made it to Maidenhead. So we've got about an hour and then we're gonna head to the airport in Blaby's fresh little whip. Hello, hello, how are you?
Have I driven to Heathrow?
Have you driven to Heathrow before?
I don't think I have, so it's a first for me. But dropping this boy off at China for his adventures, so yeah, I feel like dropping my kid off at boarding school.
Not long to go. We're being scammed for a drop-off. We're going towards the terminal. Yo sushi done. Far too expensive. 2 small plates and 2 hot plates with 34 quid. Absolute nightmare. And I could not get my hands on any Vicks nasal spray. Here's what it is. Yeah, playing up next. Right, it's 29 degrees today. The main question is, do we have whole toilets or Western toilets? I'll let you know in 3, 2, 1. So I've made it. Baggage took ages, which is a bit of an annoyance. I'm just waiting for the Chinese Taipei team. I'm not sure if they've got fin swimmers, but I know they've got one Lifesaving athlete. And then I'm gonna head to the hotel. Hot here, it's about 30 degrees at the minute. It's gonna cool down during the week, but yeah, hot now. I thought it was gonna be chilly. I think they had a bit of a cold wave last week. It was like in the low teens and single digits, but yeah, all in all, great experience. Very organised, picked me up as soon as I came through the baggage. Yeah, really good, really hot, and they love pandas here. There's loads of panda stuff around. And we're off. More pandas.
远不远？远了。我们住了离这哦，科技城啊。
So arrived in Chengdu, decent enough flight, lasted quite a long time, 12 hours. The seats were quite cramped, but nothing we can do about that. Luckily, the guy who sat next to me on the flight decided to jump ship. So yeah, really smooth through security, which was great. Managed to get a little yo sushi, but I forgot to record it. And then yeah, got a meal deal for Boots, a few things, like shaving foam, that type of thing, in the airport, just so I didn't have to pack it in my case, which is all done. Then real smooth transition through the airport. Someone picked me up at the gate after I got through. So at the gate after my baggage, which took about an hour and 20 minutes or so. Then we got on a bus with an official from China who was from Xiamen. So that's near Taipei at the other side of China. So he was really chatty with me on the coach here. Then we came in, real smooth transition through athlete checks. So I took pictures of my passport, my visa, that type of thing, and then gave me my accreditation, which is here. Probably the coolest accreditation I've ever got, which was, yeah, lovely. Really, really professional here, like clinically organised. There's loads of World Games stuff around the city on the drive-in. And then downstairs in the hotel, this has kind of become like an athlete village. So we've got fin swimming, free diving, lifesaving, and then they've got like sand boules. You probably played on the beach when you were a kid. I'll probably get a clip of that up. So there's 4 sports, and this entire hotel basically is full of athletes from those sports, which is really great to see. So there's some countries that obviously you never see in lifesaving. There's Turkey, Ukraine, South Korea, who are not a particularly big force, Chinese Taipei. Yeah, there's loads, which is really cool to see. And we've got, yeah, the room's amazing. I'll probably give you a little bit of a tour. I'll do it now actually. I'm sorry for my mess. So I'm sharing with a French guy called Martin. Everyone has to share, but obviously there's no one else from GB here, so we can't do that. It's a nice huge wardrobe. We've got this bathroom is amazing. Lovely mirror look. The shower is huge with a nice seat, which is great. And then obviously a toilet in there. So yeah, me and Martin are sharing, which is great. We're on the 8th floor and this is the view. Real crazy place. This city is very, very green from what I've seen so far. It is called the Garden City, and it's where they do loads of the panda conservation stuff. So hopefully I'm gonna go see those later today with a couple of the Aussie guys, if not them, someone else. It's about an hour across the city. So this city is 22 million people live here, which is obviously absurd for the UK. Like London's the biggest city with 8 million people. Most European cities aren't that big. It's kind of like an Asian thing. I know Japan has some really big cities, and especially China with such a big population, and obviously India, where I went a couple of years ago. But yeah, huge city. Panda place is about an hour away, so I'm gonna go swim now. And then yeah, this afternoon probably gonna go to the panda place. So I'll probably update you with what the pool's like. We've got a bus at about 9 o'clock. So a little bit of time until that. Some other funny bits. I ended up getting a minder. So it's like my liaison officer from the local organising committee, which is quite funny. So she made me get WeChat and gave me a little bit of advice. And asked me to look at some of these documents with some information on. So like account data, and then there was no colour ones left. We've got a participant guide for the World Games, which is pretty cool. It's got all the information on. Yeah, as I said, really well organised. I feel like a real athlete. Like sometimes at competitions, they try to be professional, but they're not. But yeah, really well organised so far. And the pool coming up next.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow. How are you feeling?
Not very good actually. So
It's one of those days.
yeah, the pool's very deep as well. It's 3 meters, and they've got some like copied mannequins. So they're like the RG ones, but they're not the same. And same with the tubes. So
And they're very fresh and very smooth.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
roughed up.
How are you feeling?
Probably the same as you. Kind of okay, not bad, but at least we're in the water. So.
Harry's ready to dive.
Wow.
Are you diving now?
Hey?
Are you diving now?
Yeah, you're racing.
Yeah,
Do you want to follow? Clips for anything. Wow! Where are we?
So that is final warm-up swims done. Here is the venue from the pools. Yeah, good swim. Nice 1,000 warm-up. Then a lot of pickups from the middle, and then from 17.5 the Rescue Med. Then did some super fin-ons, a couple of clips, and yeah, had a couple of dives to finish. It's all looking good. I think this venue is going to be packed tomorrow. As you can see, it's fully kitted out. Really good. Yeah, see how it goes. Probably see you later on.
Guys, I cannot tell you how unbelievable this venue and this setup is. I mean, it's just crazy. The amount of people they have working on it is incredible. The amount of cameras they've got, everything is unbelievable. They've got, yeah, they're literally everywhere. We've got one camera right up there at the top. We've got one down there. We've got multiple on the side. We've got one on the top of the diving board. We've got more on this side. Everything that's gone into it is actually crazy. So yeah, can't wait to race tomorrow. Yeah. Just had lunch. It wasn't great selection today. There wasn't much protein options. There was a bit of pork and a bit of beef, but it was in like a strange sauce. I've just been to get a Starbucks and got Darcy 2 mugs because we get the Been There series mugs. I'll probably chuck a picture on screen. We normally do it where a place we work together, but obviously China's kind of a bit of an exception. It's not somewhere you would go every day. So I've just done that. I'm gonna go back in now, rest the legs. I'll probably get a little pin badge for like the World Game Series one to put on my blazer, because I put them on my blazer before the opening ceremony. So we start off about 4ish, I think, and then there's a ceremony and then there's food. So yeah, just walked across the bridge to the Starbucks. I'm just gonna head back to the hotel now. See you soon. Give us a smile, Carlos. Didn't even hear me. Ferg will give me one though. Hey.
Take your break. Go like this. Parce que Peter, je trouve que Peter est un peu
Joining the underwater sports competitions. Drums, beat to the rhythm and ignite the fire in your heart. Welcome to Chengdu! Welcome to Chengdu, my hometown, let's go!
Thank you.
Is that us?
Super close.
Warm-up pool. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. No wave.
And the one to beat, Francesco Ippolito, took the gold medal in this event in Birmingham for the World Games in 2022. There's the Kiwi, Fergus Eddy, one of the Black Fins. A world champion in his own right, 2 world records to his name. Lane 6, Kasper Masrak of Poland. Samuel Lorman from Great Britain take off in lane 7. The Chinese athlete looking for support from the fans, Zhong Kaiwan in lane 8. The Italian with the world record of 57.66 in lane number 4, the hot favourite in this event. He will be challenged though. There is the start list for the men's 100-metre rescue medley. Pretty simple philosophy. Swim as fast as you can to the end of the pool, swim underwater, grab the mannequin and get back. Try and be first to touch. Brace yourselves. Life-saving fans, this one will be an absolute cracker. The current world champion in lane 4, Francesco Ippolito. Fergus Eddy of New Zealand. Final preparations before this event gets underway. It'll be over in a minute once it gets started. Make an impression that there will be plenty of pressure on him. Certainly will be a fast 50 from Ippolito, the world record holder. He's in lane number 4. Simon Locchi from Italy in lane number 3. Fergus Eddy in lane 5. And they're away. There'll be no conservation of energy for the first 50 metres. Trying to get there as fast as they can. Locchi of Italy in lane 3 is leading the way ahead of the current world champion, Ippolito. Good turn. Completely submerged now. No taking a breath. They reach to the bottom of the pool. Excellent underwater footage. Grab the mannequin. And this will be the difference between the athletes. Who wants it the most? Who will take off? There is nothing in it at the moment. Kasper Masrak from Poland. Lanes 6, 5, 4 and 3. One final breath. Pushing their way to the line. Who'll get there first? What a finish in the men's 100-metre rescue medley. Just outside of the world record time, 57.66 is the world record time. There was nothing in it for those athletes. Waiting for confirmation from our timekeepers. The graphics come through. From Poland, he'll will take the gold. Nice and
Please welcome the athletes of Lifesaving men's 200 meters Super Lifesaver final.
掌声有请200米超级救生男子决赛项目运动员入场。
You are watching the World Games Series, day 1 of competition, just 2 days of qualification. Tomorrow will end this competition, and this is the last event of what has been quite a thrilling day of sport here in Chengdu. Time for the men's 200 metres Super Lifesaver. If you have just joined us, this is one of the more exciting events in lifesaving. The 200 metre event, a 75 metre swim, then a 25 metre carry with mannequin. Then it gets tricky. From Poland, Adam Boules in lane 1.
第2排，西班牙。
Carlos Coronado Pieda of Spain in lane 2. In 3 from Germany, Felix Hoffmann.
第3道，德国。
Felix Hoffmann, Germany. In lane 4.
Current world champion in a different discipline, Francesco Ippolito from Italy, will line up next to his good friend Fabio Pezzotti of Italy.
第5道，意大利。
Fabio Pezzotti, Italy. In lane 6.
第6道，法国。
Martin Marquez, France.
Martin Marquez of France will be in lane 6. From New Zealand, the young gun Gus Shivnan will be in lane 7, and lining up in lane 8 will be Samuel Lohmann of Great Britain. So representatives from Italy, Poland, Spain, Germany, France, New Zealand and Great Britain will line up for the final event of what has been a really remarkable day of competition here in Chengdu. Here's our start list. Francesco Ippolito, the world champion in a separate event, starting lane 4 as the fastest qualifier. How remarkable are these events? No heats, all finals. No chance to get it wrong. And there is so much that can go wrong in the 200 metre Super Lifesaver. It's the transition from carrying mannequin to putting fins on in the water and getting the rescue tube and tying that tube at the other end of the pool around a mannequin and swimming back with it. Those transitions need to be almost perfect if you stand a place on the podium. Of Poland. He's the 30-year-old competitor, competing in lifesaving for many, many years. The two Italians, 4 and 5, Ippolito and Pezzotti. Young Gus Shivnan from New Zealand, based on the Gold Coast. The name many are talking about in surf lifesaving in New Zealand. He's surrounded by the world's best at the moment. World record time has been set at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. First up, it is a 75-metre freestyle swim for these athletes. The Spaniard Coronado in lane number 2 is there and thereabouts. So too, to be expected, Ippolito and Pezzotti from Italy. There won't be much in it coming into the 50-metre mark. Take a turn, head their way back. Another 25 metres, and they will submerge and retrieve the 30-kilogram mannequin lying at the bottom of the pool. Rescuing in its finest form. The first to go down and will be expected to pick it up is the German in lane number 3. Felix Hoffmann, and so too in lane 6, Martin of France. Now this is where it can all turn very ugly indeed. It's the training, it's the transition. The mannequin's dropped after the touch. The ropes drag back, the fins are put on as quickly as possible, and the rescue tube will be underway. Lane number 2, Coronado of Spain, seems to be racing away with things at the moment. Not bothered at all with the challenges of the rescue tube. I thought it was tough, now it gets a whole lot tougher. That tube needs to go around the mannequin. It needs to be clean, it needs to be quick, it needs to go on fast, and the swim needs to get underway. All of those things were achieved by the young Spaniard, Carlos Cororo Tejeda. Lane number 4, Francesco Ippolito, missed out on a medal earlier. It'll be between Ippolito and Coronado. Ippolito with the experience. The young Spaniard with loads of pace. Can he dig deeper? Just 2 meters to go. And Ippolito will take the gold medal. Another one for Italy. Spain coming through with a very, very strong swim for second place. And from Germany, Felix Hoffmann looks as though he was quick enough to pick up the bronze medal. Italy, Spain and Germany. Nothing left in the tank for these athletes.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.